There's so many. I made it to New Jersey, and now I'm looking out at this beautiful skyline. It's insane. I moved into my apartment with 3 other girls. It's been like 3 days. Looking for a job still. So I don't know, I feel like I dreamt of this. I wanted this. I'm not in the city, but I get to look at it and it's so freaking cool. Like, I just get this insane view of New York City just casually. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. So I moved into my my New Jersey apartment. It's been a whirlwind. I'm starting my program. I'm like 2 weeks into it, I think. No, I'm like, when did classes start? Classes started last week. I am 2 weeks now into my program. Yeah, I don't even know how to feel. I like prayed for this. I wanted to move back up from New York, and I moved back up from Jersey. I'm not Jersey. I moved back up from Georgia, and I'm so happy about it. And now I'm here, starting my classes, and I'm living in my apartment. I have roommates, so that is something old that's happening again. I mean, either way, I'm just happy. I have my cat here. My boyfriend's not far away. I feel good. But yeah, I want to see you guys along in the process of me moving and packing and coming here, because it was honestly insane. From packing up all my stuff, literally my entire room, into 2 suitcases, a carry-on, and a cat. That was it. And for me, it was, I didn't know what to take, what not to take, what to keep, what not to keep. It was insane for me personally. If you've ever packed up your entire life and left, you understand. Let's see how this goes. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, enjoy. Can I just say, so I've had my first day of classes, and I realized I didn't even talk about that. But let me talk to you guys for a second about some manifestation. Like, I know a lot of us think manifestation, like, it's a joke. It's not, like, real. Like, when people talk about it, they're not being serious. But honestly, I feel like, obviously, manifestation is real. And if you're like, obviously, no. Manifestation is real because it's all about just putting, like, what you want and making that kind of a goal. I know they're like the universe, the world, but if you're saying every day, like, I have this job, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna do this, I'm already doing it, like, I'm gonna be a banker, I'm gonna be a banker, like, I'm gonna be a banker, that's what I want to do, I know I'm gonna do it, I have the skills to do it, I'm qualified to do it. Like, I feel like through that type of repetition and like saying stuff like that, you are manifesting it, because you're not only saying it, but I feel like if you're doing stuff like that, you're making sure your actions match it. Like, if you're always saying, I'm gonna do this, you're gonna make sure you're doing it. So if you're saying, oh, I think I'm really pretty, eventually you're gonna actually start to believe that you're really pretty, because your mind is just listening to what you're saying. Your mind is following along to the words that you're like repeating. And that's why I feel like I manifested my life, you know? Okay, I can't say that like I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing everything I've ever dreamed of. But for a long time, not a long time, but for like the last, since 2023 all the way up to 2024, I literally wrote out my goals of like what I wanted, right? Well, let me just tap this in. I wrote what I wanted, and I was like really clear about that. I was like, I want to start doing YouTube. I want to start learning about marketing. I want to move back to New York City. Like, I wrote out everything that I wanted for myself for the 2024 year, technically, if I was to be honest. Technically, for the 2024 year. Right. And I did everything. I did everything to make sure that happened. Like, you know, I started learning about marketing. I started my YouTube channel. I began posting videos. I started, when I realized, like, I need to know more about marketing if I actually want to be in marketing. Like, because when I started marketing, I learned that I actually really liked it. So I started to take, like, Coursera courses, and I ended up applying to school. So I feel like that's how I ended up where I am now in New Jersey, right? Technically not New York City, but in New Jersey. I have a beautiful skyline of the city. Like, I feel like I'm starting over, even though this is literally at the worst time ever, with a literal just terrorist in the White House. Whatever one, pick either one. Either one of them. Terrible terrorist in the White House. Like, I still say, like, you know, I feel like I'm trying to start over without even realizing that I'm starting over, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I manifested this. I feel like I wanted this, and I feel like I made sure that I got it. Like, even the schools I applied to get into school. Like, I applied to 2 schools for graduate school. And I didn't apply to, like, some random school that I was like, maybe I'll get into this one. I applied to NYU. And I applied to Brew, which has a really good business school. And I got into both. And I just say that it's like, don't shit on manifesting. If you want a new life, you have to not only like say it, repeat it, like you have it, but also make sure your actions are doing it. And even if you're doing it on like a small note, like literally, like me applying to school, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think I was gonna get in. I was like coming with putting B's and C's, because I was like, ugh, probably not gonna get in. You know, like, even though you're doing on like a smaller scale, where you end up, it's like, it could be exactly where you want to be, and you'll look back and be like, shit, did I just manifest that? Shit, did I actually like just get what I've been praying for this entire time? So you can put that towards relationships, towards friendships. Like, if you have a relationship that, or you want to be in a relationship, like, don't just think like, I'm on Tinder. Like, I feel like getting into a Tinder relationship is like one in a million, honestly. You know? I feel like most people, it just ends up being one night stands. And getting into a routine relationship and actually being the one is even like 1 in 2 million. So it's about, I think, just like putting yourself out there in the environment I think that you'd want to meet that person, like realistically, like, you know, surrounding yourself with those types of things. Okay, I think that's good. I don't want to do too much on my eyebrows because honestly, I got too much eyebrows. Too much. But yeah. If you have something that you want, go after it. If you have something that you want, go after it. Manifest it. Don't stop repeating it. Like, I would literally tell people, like, I just don't belong, like, where I used to live. I'd be like, I don't belong here. Like, I feel like I belong in the city. I feel like I'm a city person. I feel like that's what's calling me. And I would say stuff like that. Sorry for all these are in the view. I would say things like that over and over and over and over and over again. And look where I am. Yeah. So if you want to manifest your life, start by changing your mindset, changing the way you speak about your goals, right? Stop saying hopefully, maybe. Start saying I am. Start saying I'm doing this. Start saying I can. Okay, yeah. I feel a little bit underneath. I'm like rushing because it's Valentine's Day. So it's like a quick get ready with me / whatever the heck. I don't even know. I've been trying to make this freaking video forever. But yeah, start saying I am, I can, I will. Not even I will. I am. Start speaking as if you are.